Previously on WaltInPA.
Oh man, it is cold out here. It was 32 degrees when I got on the bike. I can't imagine it's warmed up much since I set out. I already had to turn around and go home once because it was so cold. I needed another layer. So basically it would be like this, doing 60 miles an hour. Well, let me rephrase that. It'd be like this, doing 45 miles an hour. The leaves are changing. You know, the sun's hitting things just right. I'm just gonna shut up and ride.
Hey folks, Mr. McStash here, and you are on WaltInPA's channel, where Walt takes you in PA. This ain't no good. Sorry. Alright. Hey folks, Mr. McStash here. Welcome to WaltInPA's channel, where Walter takes you around Pennsylvania. Much better.
Hey there, Walt here from WaltInPA. Today we're taking a ride out to the Kutz Mill Bridge in Kutztown, Pennsylvania. It's out in Berks County, and it is a beautiful Sunday morning, with the exception of being mighty cold, real cold. But otherwise, man, it is just kind of beautiful. The scenery's nice, the leaves are changing. It's a wonderful day to be out on the ride. So anyway, we're going to go visit the Kutz Mill Bridge today, and I need to apologize in advance because I really don't know what I'm going to be able to film. The bridge is right off of the road, so basically I'm going to be turning down a covered bridge road. The bridge is going to be right there. There's private residences on either side, and there's really nowhere to park. So I don't know if I'm going to be able to get off the bike at all. I don't know what traffic's going to be like. So again, my apologies if this winds up being just a ride through a bridge. So this is kind of, I don't want to say it's uncharted territory for me. I've been back through these roads before, but it's been a very long time. My wife used to go to Kutztown University, and every once in a while I'd ride out to see her, and we'd go this way. I'd take these back roads, and there's a lot to see. I mean, we're going through woods. There's a stream or a creek back there that keeps grabbing my attention. It keeps kind of like peeking out into view, and it really is nice. I'd like to see if I can find a place to pull over and get a picture of it at some point, maybe on the way back. There was a guy hiking a little while back, so hopefully there's a parking area somewhere. See that? It's beautiful. Man, after this, I think I'm going to have to come back this way a little more often for some nice scenic rides. Look at that. Man. This video is all about it's supposed to be all about the covered bridge. I'm like pumped about all the scenery. This is amazing. Yeah, I have a feeling we're just going to be rolling through this bridge. And instead of being a real short video where I kind of go through and walk around, take some pictures, it's going to wind up being more about the scenery. Coincidentally, it's about the ride, not the destination. Oh man, this is a great time to be riding in Pennsylvania. When the leaves start changing, the scenery it really pops. I mean, in the spring and the summer, everything's green. And I mean, everything is green. It's just a sea of green. And there's nothing wrong with that. It's lively, it's bright. It's nice to see it. Especially when you can get up high and you can look over tons of trees and stuff. It's just really cool. But the fall, that's where it's at. The weather gets a little bit colder. You're not so sweaty all the time. I sweat a lot, so I'm like, I prefer the weather when it's a little bit cooler. Besides, fall time, like standing around a fire pit with a hoodie on with a beer in your hand, I mean, that's amazing. But this time of year, the leaves are changing. You still have your greens. You've got some yellows, some reds, some orange, a little brown, some gold. It's just great to take in the sights. I found that I really like watching drone footage of this time of year. Anonymous Biker USA did an awesome video recently where he showed changing leaves in Pennsylvania. I think he was up in the Poconos, actually. And then TC Films did some video taking some drone shots over trees, which was really nice to see. But coupled with all that beauty, you do have some problems. So, for one, it's colder, and it's even colder yet on a motorcycle. It is the season for hunting, so you've got deer, well, pretty much everywhere you got to keep an eye out for. And you need to worry about leaves in the road. Not so much now, but a little bit later in the season when they start dropping in larger quantities. And then especially when they get wet, it can get really slick. Look at that view. I don't know if you can see it through all the stuff. Wow, it just opens right up. All that farmland. Man, I cannot believe that I just haven't gotten down this way more often. I mean, this is... I think I'm going to have to create a new loop and make it a point just to visit this covered bridge just for the views. I mean, we're going through wooded areas next to a creek, and then we've got these big open fields, cornfields, kind of a little bit of everything. And then down here, we're going to be going through Kutztown itself, which is, well, we'll have more of a small town vibe. It's a little bit of everything on this ride. Well, we got an Amish buggy coming up. I didn't know if we were going to see one of these on the way down. Oh, another one. Man, everything. We've got everything on this ride, and it's amazing. I hope you're as excited as I am.